Studios.
Welcome back to Laughing in the Dark, the podcast where I hang out in haunted places with comedians. I'm your host, Sara Jones. For this episode, I got to hang out with Traverse City comic Joshua Paul. Joshua Paul has been doing comedy for 6 years in Michigan. He is open for comedy mavericks such as Mike Stanley, Dave Landau, and Stuart Huff. His comedy ranges from the thought-provocative to the awkward sense of life's daily absurdities. His experiences growing up as the whitest Native American on an Indian reservation creates an outside-looking-in viewpoint to the world that gets crowds rethinking race, history, and relationships. Joshua and I got to explore what is known as the Hippie Tree in Traverse City, Michigan. Sounds innocent enough, doesn't it? If you'd like, check out our Instagram for pictures that go along with this episode. You can find us with the handle @LitDarkPodcast. That's at LITDARK Podcast. For now, get settled in and get ready for a hike in the dark woods as we check out the Hippie Tree. Here's the episode. So, for listeners, we don't know where we're going. So we're basically going to go find the Hippie Tree. All we know is it's behind the Traverse City Hospital. It's supposed to be marked with a sign, I read. So.
I'm not sure. Is this recording though?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, I know it's a big ass tree.
That fell down.
And it's like.
And everyone paints over it, so it's like colorful.
Yeah, it's not in good shape.
No, it's beautiful.
I've only seen pictures of this, and it looks huge.
Yeah. And I read somewhere that it's totally not hard to find. There's a sign for it, but those people have never met me. It's very difficult for me to find everything. But there's signs over there. The thing is it's like
the Hippie Tree is not going to have an official sign on it.
No, I think it does.
Really? Like a.
So I'm saying, I think it does have a sign.
An M.dot sign?
Yeah, like Hippie Tree this way.
Hippie Tree this way.
That's what I think
don't know.
does.
From what I've heard about the Hippie Tree, it just doesn't sound like an official thing.
Or you know what? Maybe they were referring to the fact that people paint the words Hippie Tree on it, but I think I read somewhere that said it's marked by a sign, and I was like, oh, good.
Wait, have you tried Google mapping Hippie Tree?
I thought you were gonna say DMT or something.
Start a whole new conversation.
What?
Wait,
have you tried DMT?
Out of nowhere. By the way.
Talking about hippies. Wait, speaking of hippies, have you ever tried DMT? No, I've never tried DMT, but
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to Google.
You're gonna do some DMT before this?
It says there's a thing on here. I'm not gonna try DMT. I'm gonna try Googling it.
No, it just takes you to the city of Traverse City.
This way
is
just gonna bring us right back to the highway, or right back to Silver Lake.
Yeah, fuck this way.
Fuck that way. It's this way. I know that it's not this way because this is just park, it's like.
Okay, and for listeners, Josh is wearing a light on his forehead. It's not on, but
we don't need it yet. I don't want to cause any
one.
attention.
So you do look like you know what you're doing.
I look like a hipster miner, is what I look like.
Yeah, it's really working, honestly. So, also I picked up bug spray before this, because if you are a regular listener to the show, you know that I'm ill-prepared for things like that, but not today. I got bug spray with eucalyptus and DEET free. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck a DEET is, and I don't have to, because it doesn't have DEET in it.
It's honestly probably an acronym for some weird chemical that was killing babies or something.
DEET. Damaging epithelial cells.
Whoa, big word.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
I'm a doctor.
Everywhere though.
Everywhere though. Damaging epithelial everywhere though. DEET.
DEET free.
Not doing that shit today. Cool.
Well, we're safe.
Yeah.
At least we're safe.
For now.
No deets today.
Not yet. Thank God I wore this enormous rain jacket because now it's like fucking
Why did you
hot.
wear that? I was going to tell you too. Like,
It was raining.
It's 79 degrees out right now and you have a jacket and leggings on.
I know. Well, no, it was raining heavily earlier today. All right, so dude, is this our sign?
Yeah.
Is that the Hippie Tree sign, do you think?
Yeah.
Are we sure this is where we need to be? Like, how do you know?
How do I know?
Yeah.
Because I know it's behind. I know it's behind the state hospital, and this is what is behind the state hospital.
Yeah, and it's like a wooded trail.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so this is probably it. I thought that was going to be much more difficult. I've had episodes.
How did you hear about this Hippie Tree?
Google.
Google?
Yeah.
That's weird that it's on like so much culture that it's Googleable.
Yeah. Wait, do you know about the Hippie Tree?
I know about it from friends talking about hanging out at, like, smoking weed at it when they're in high school and stuff.
Doing hippie shit?
Doing fucking...
DMT?
Just sinning.
Oh my God. I'm so out of shape. Fuck. All right. We just walked up like one flight of stairs and we just can't breathe.
Yeah, but they're those shitty stairs that like are long, so you gotta like extra stride them.
Yeah. We'll say that. So we're walking in the woods. It's very dark. It is almost midnight. That sounds house. Or no, it's not a house, is it?
It's a siding of some sort.
There's some, fuck, look at that graffiti.
Yeah, that's epic.
That's amazing.
That's really good. Well, that's
really good.
shitty, and then next to it is really good.
Let's take a picture of it.
It was kind of weird at first. I'm like,
I know, dude, it is. It's kind of like creepy at first. Holy shit, that's so good.
What do you think what is this thing? Is it a water tower?
I don't know, maybe. Oh my God, that's such good graffiti. I can't believe it. Who is that guy supposed to be?
Carson Daly.
You think?
Hey, I'm just gonna paint Carson Daly on the side of this water tower.
For listeners, there's like this water tower in the middle of the woods, and there's graffiti of like a photorealistic man wearing glasses creeping up, like his eyes are creeping up over the top of an image. It looks real. It kind of scared the shit out of me when we first walked up here. I'll post a picture on the Instagram so you can see it.
Kind of looks like Carson Daly fucked that AT&T guy.
You mean the Sprint guy who was
Sprint guy? Yeah, who used
the
to be
double
Verizon
crosser?
Guy? Yeah.
Yeah. Was it Sprint?
I think it's Sprint.
Fuck
something.
that guy.
How happy do you think he is? He's like, I can still sell phones.
Or maybe he was Verizon first.
He was Verizon. He was the guy. He was the
Can you hear me now
guy. Yeah.
Yeah. What's this? Everyone giving the graffiti their old college try next to that amazing piece.
So it's not a water tower per se, since there's a big old door on the side.
No, but the Hippie Tree is covered with graffiti also. So I feel like probably close. Actually, that headlamp is really helpful.
Yeah,
Thank you for bringing it.
Like every time I look at my screen and then it like my eyes dilate and I look up and I'm just gone.
Yeah, this is scary. This is very Blair Witch.
Yeah, this is actually this is a lot more than I thought it was gonna be.
I get that from most of my comics.
Like I don't consider myself like a person that scares easy.
Sure.
Because I'm more like a realist, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, no, that's like
But
also like the reality of like on Facebook lately, all I've been seeing is like people taking pictures of bears, like
oh my God,
in this
really?
county though.
What the fuck?
Like not
Why are you
lying.
telling me that? That's not good.
I had to tell you so that, you know.
Well, but you know what? Are those people wearing deep free bug repellent?
You know what? That's it.
I doubt they are.
This is actually deeper back here than I thought.
Yeah, me too. I kind of thought it was like right at the top of the woods. Like
Well,
right when
I
we got
mean,
in.
like kids like use this area to like do bad shit. So
Yeah.
I mean,
There might be bad kids down here.
it has
Don't
to,
get peer pressured. Whatever happens.
right. It has to
Dare.
like obviously like go somewhere that's like
Yeah,
out of reach.
yeah,
I mean, like I've had shit like this in Charlevoix. When I grew up in Charlevoix, there was always like
yeah. That place you go.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Yeah.
You just say one word and you're like, all right, meet you there.
Right. And then you just do bad shit. This is where we go to do the bad shit. Hey, you definitely seem like you know what you're doing.
How many virginities do you think are back here?
Now? None.
Now, right now.
Not anymore.
So you know what you do when like you see bears?
No. You play dead?
Well, I mean, like you have to like make a noise so that they know you're there.
And then you play dead.
If they attack you, you play dead.
What the fuck?
But usually they'll just like either run away or like you just kind of like.
Have you seen a bear?
Have I seen a bear?
Yes.
Wild, no.
Okay.
Wait, there's a fork in the road. I don't think it matters. But, I mean, it's coming up, see? It's just like right around the cornea.
Oh. Should we go down the stairs? Or the beaten path? Yeah? Okay.
I guess stairs are beaten a path too, though.
That's true. What's down there?
Let's do
There's
it.
like a bridge. Because then we have to take a right eventually?
Yeah, but I mean, like, this is before that, right? But I mean, like, look at.
We're given. We're close. It's like a babbling brook next to us. The thing is, once we're there, we'll know it because the trees are like colorful. Like there's a ton of graffiti. What's down here? Is that a trail? I can't even see.
It has to be.
Is that the direction we have to go?
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's like to the left.
It's like that way.
Okay. This must be it. We'll get out.
Oh, we're in like a fielder now.
Yeah.
Well, at least we got some moonlight because.
Yeah.
If
The
not, it'd be
flashlight on my phone is useless. Your headlight?
Yeah, it truly is.
Thank you.
I'm not lying though. Like I bought this headlamp solely for snow blowing my driveway at nighttime.
See?
And that was 4 years ago. And these are still the same batteries. So.
Oh shit! I forgot you said that. This is like literally the setup of a horror movie.
Yeah.
We're going to the heart of the woods. It's midnight. It's almost a full moon night. Tomorrow night's a full moon. You have a headlamp,
That's like,
but it's almost, the batteries are almost dying.
Yeah, and these are like LEDs, so
There's
like
bears.
They don't tell you when they're going out, you know? Like it's either on or off.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, then I'll save the battery in my phone just in case.
All right, this is good news.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
so now we're on like a main trail. Here we go, Sarah.
Okay, we're doing it. Honestly, though, I like these adventure episodes the best. One time I did an episode in Pasadena with Tess Barker, and her and I were literally hiking like this for I think like an hour and a half.
Did you get lost?
Yeah, we got lost. We couldn't find the Devil's Gate Dam.
Is it big?
No, it was covered up by sediment because of flooding in Los Angeles. We ended up finding like a local who like explained it to us, and we were like, oh. So it's
What kind
hidden.
of local was it? What kind of guy? Was it like some old guy with like no teeth and he's like...
No, he was just like some middle-aged guy who he actually brought his kids up to go see it. And I figured that's why they were there.
Right.
So it was like 10:30, 11 at night. And I was like, you guys looking for the Devil's Gate Dam? And they were like, oh yeah, oh, it's right here. This is it. This is it.
We
Yay!
have found the Hippie Tree. What does that first thing say? Smile? Oh, smile. That's not creepy at night.
Right? This one actually says Hippie Tree. Yay, we did it. Tell the bears. We're here. Do you mind? Yeah.
Hippie bears?
These bears are doing so much DMT in here. All right. Well, now that we're here.
It's a lot smaller than I like imagined it.
Thank you.
like, okay, what I imagined was
Okay.
this sprawling, like, Lion King tree, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
That, like,
Yeah.
just, like, gave life to the woods.
Yeah. And now you're just like, what the fuck
Like,
is this
magic
horse
mushrooms
shit?
just grow on the trunks.
Yeah.
But no, it's actually just kind of like a relatively large tree.
You just so
falling over.
disappointed.
It's, like, clearly fallen over because it's dead and old.
No. I know why it fell over. I'll tell you.
Was there a story?
Yes. That's the next part of the show.
Oh, look at, like, there's, like, way more over there, though.
Look at how cool, like, that spilled, like, so for listeners, all these trees have, there's, a tree that fell down, and there's a bunch of trees everywhere, and all of them have been decorated by graffiti. And that actually looks really fucking cool at night, because it's, like, the contrast against, try not to get my shadow in it. That looks rad. Yeah, this is awesome. And then, there's, like, a bunch of fallen trees that way. It just continues, and all of them are painted.
Right, so it's not necessarily the hippie tree, it's like the hippie fallen forest.
Oh, that's nice. It's kind of hard to, because like when you see it pointing into the sky,
Yeah,
it's kind of like
two branches that like point kind of like whatever movie that I'm talking about.
Oh, Stranger Things?
No, who makes like Edward Scissorhands? What's his name?
Oh, Tim Burton.
Tim Burton. Yeah, it's very like Tim Burton-y.
Yeah. You know what it reminds me of? A rib cage.
It does.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. It's like, cause like all the branches like go up evenly next to each other.
Yeah. Can you imagine what this would be like if that bug spray had DEET in it? It's just like awful.
Yeah, I mean, these bugs will be all over Deet's nuts.
I am so glad we found this tree. I would be so bummed if we just were like...
No, we were gonna find it, no matter what.
We were determined. Where there's a will. Do you want to just
ask a
sit right
homeless
here
man.
and do the story part?
Yeah, here, wait. I want to see what like the rest of this part is before.
Yeah. I don't know the best way to get down there, though.
It's either under this log or through this trail.
I was going to say under this log. Dude, you can just come under this log, man. Look, it's like a big open...
Okay, there's more over here, too. It's like, I guess it has like compartments and rooms and shit.
Rooms?
It's got areas.
Do you want to sit in the lobby, or should we...
This is the Hippie Tree bathroom. If you could...
Oh, could you actually take your shoes off here at the Hippie Tree? We just...
Dude!
Come on.
Other people's kids, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think this is a part of the same tree?
I wonder if it is. That's a fucking huge tree. Like, look how big it is.
I think it is. Like...
I think it is too. It's like in three. Okay, this is actually right from what I've read. So it's like in 3 spots. So it's like this one, that one, and then the one we climbed
and then it goes
under.
way up over there.
So this was a fucking huge tree.
It's like split right down the middle.
Yeah. The paint on it is just like really pretty.
Look at it, sparkly.
Yeah, there's sparkly
There's
paint.
sparkles on a hippie tree.
Sparkly.
Okay, sweet. Can you make out any of these words?
I read rave.
Rave?
Someone wrote their name here. I think it's Mackenzie. Mackenzie. Someone wrote Red Hot Chili Peppers. Someone wrote Cool Beans multiple times. Cool beans, cool beans, cool beans.
Is that how you check in?
Dragons are real.
Welcome to the Hippie Tree, write cool beans.
Over here, you're gonna want your right.
This is
write
your sign
cool
in.
Beans. Yeah.
Sign in your cool beans.
Mackenzie was here, cool beans. You know who I wish would have graffitied a part of this tree? Whoever drew that glasses, that 4-eyed.
That guy?
That guy, yeah.
That guy doesn't fuck with the hippie tree.
No, he's like way more, way cooler.
He's an artist.
He's like, oh, actually, what I do is a lot more serious.
Look
Not
at
a
this single
hippie.
cherry over there. That's kind of cool.
Oh shit.
You need my light?
No, I think I got it. But I was just thinking, I should have I knew there was graffiti all over these trees. I knew it was like a thing. I should have brought at least some kind of like pens or something.
Something
that we could have written "Laughing in the Dark" 2019.
Yeah, I kind of want to write Cool Beans now too.
I know, me too.
I mean, you've never been to the Hippie Tree if you didn't write Cool Beans on it.
No, technically we're not here. Because, do you have a Sharpie? Actually, I might have a Sharpie.
No,
We can at least write Cool Beans.
I only have Dullies.
No, I don't. I don't have any pens. You only have dollars?
Dullies.
Oh, I was like, you're like, I only have money.
It's like the total opposite of a Sharpie. This is like the center of the tree right here. Like this is where it looks like it was like the center.
Oh my God, yeah, you're right.
See how it's like.
So, okay, there's 3 sides of it. It's this side, this one, and then look how fucking big that is. Yeah, look. The one that you're right. It was right here. So this was a huge tree.
Like this is at least used to be, I'd say about 7 feet wide.
Yeah.
When it was up.
Yeah, at least. Maybe more actually, because like look, it would have come out all these different directions.
Yeah.
And if this was all just one tree. So it is kind of like that Lion King tree you were thinking of.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. The thing is like when I did all the research, I thought it was like multiple trees. So I was like, kind of like what you said when you came down here, that you're like, oh, it's just like a forest. It's not really just one tree.
Right.
But when you're here,
I didn't know that it was actually originally one tree.
Yeah.
That fell.
Yeah, you can tell it really was.
It split in 3 different directions, and then everybody like okay, so they found this, right? Because it's public land, so they had trails going through here before.
Yeah.
And then somehow, somewhere along the way, some like stoner kids like were like, hey, this is a cool place to smoke. And then eventually they brought their friends, and then their friends brought their friends.
I have the story for you right here.
What?
Are you ready to hear it?
Yeah. I'm just coming up with like bullshit.
Yeah. And you're killing it. Should we look? This is like a nice little bench, actually. We can sit
this
on
is fine.
right here.
Yeah, I don't want like this is good because something's behind us, and I don't want like.
I do hear something behind us, though.
Don't.
I'm
even.
not fucking with
Don't
you.
fuck around like that. I do hear something though.
No, I really do. I really do. Didn't you hear that?
I heard it. Yes, I fucking heard that too, but you acknowledged it, so that makes it real.
Oh my God.
So annoying.
Actually, well, you saying that acknowledged it too. So I was just like, oh wait, I heard that too. All right, great.
Yeah, but it's like all wet and everything's just settling.
We can just lean against
So
it.
it's
It's
good.
okay. All right. You ready for the story?
Yeah.
All right. So we are at the Hippie Tree in Traverse City, Michigan. It is 12:18 a.m. It's the middle of the night. We're in the middle of the woods.
It's fucking dark.
It's fucking dark. There's fucking bears.
There are bears. There are actual bears.
Yeah, we don't see them, but we hear them and they see us. So last week we visited the Traverse City State Hospital with Ben Max. You're buddies with Ben Max, isn't that right?
yeah. We both grew up in the same town.
Really?
We kind of have that, I was going to say epiphany. That's not the right word. What do you say?
Oh, we had the epiphany together?
We have like the epiphany.
The epiphany.
The epiphany.
Yeah, you remember that one? We had that together.
We have that word together. Like, we both grew up in the same town. So like in Charlevoix is kind of like that town where it's like a tourist town, but also, people live there year round. So I always say like you either work at Shell or you're a millionaire, like one or the other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because like you're a millionaire because that's just your summer home. That's just
where you're at. Yeah, that's just where you want to go. And
yeah.
Then, your only other option is like selling weed.
Yeah.
And working at Shell.
Yeah, and selling to tourists.
No, fuck those guys.
Oh, true. All right. So we've returned to the hospital tonight to explore one of the most legendary haunted spots in Traverse City. Located on the grounds of the Traverse City State Hospital is an aging eucalyptus tree. Is it
That's
really
what
a
this
eucalyptus?
is, a eucalyptus tree? What?
That's what something said.
Wait, no. All right, I might sound really dumb, but I thought like eucalyptus is like what? Like
you're thinking
koala
of aloe.
bears.
Oh yeah, no, it is what koala bears eat. Yeah,
Yeah.
eucalyptus. Why did I assume what you were thinking?
No, you're thinking of maple.
Wait a minute. Isn't the bug spray we bought, wasn't it with eucalyptus?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I didn't even think about that.
We didn't even need it this whole time. We could have just rubbed against this tree.
Yeah, but there's probably deets on here.
Yeah. That's what they mean by DEET free. I bet that's what DEETs are.
Do you
It's
think
the
this
fucking
is a
spray
eucalyptus?
paint.
Yeah, you're right. I think eucalyptus is what.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a tree guy. Like
Me neither.
I've seen trees.
There's a eucalyptus plant and what a gum tree. I'm looking it up right now, and I looked up eucalyptus tree, and then all that came up was gum trees.
Isn't that what they get rubber from?
I don't fucking know.
Or maybe gum. I don't know.
Anyway, it's a big ass tree. One of the sources.
It's a eucalyptus tree. I don't know if that's true. Like who?
I don't know.
Who is the source?
I don't know which one said that, but I did see it in multiple places that it was a eucalyptus tree.
All right.
Although I also saw in multiple places that it was a weeping willow, and then I looked at the pictures and I was like, no, it fucking isn't. It's definitely not a weeping willow. Right?
It's definitely weeping right now. I mean,
Well,
look
yeah.
at it.
I mean, it's a sorry state of affairs here, but it's not a weeping willow. But is it a eucalyptus tree? I don't know. No one knows.
I've never encountered like a eucalyptus tree.
Me
though.
neither. And
Maybe they're all dead.
you've lived here your whole life?
Yeah, and that's why it seems weird because
Yeah.
I thought eucalyptus was like something foreign.
Right.
you know?
Yeah, like in Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're correct.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb though.
I am dumb.
I'm
I
not
know
a
that
tree
for
guy.
sure.
You know, like how many people are tree guys?
I'm sure a lot of my listeners are like, holy fuck.
It's right there.
It's a fucking.
I wish
don't
there
know.
was like.
Other tree suggestion.
I wish somebody spray painted somewhere on this tree like.
It's a eucalyptus. Or like maybe the Latin, like the genus and the species, like. Just
Some super stoner was like, this is
Actually-
eucalyptus nefarious.
nefarious. All right, great. But it's some kind of tree. The tree is deceptively named the Hippie Tree, given the legend that this tree may in fact be a portal to hell. We're gonna
Well, you
find
didn't
out.
fucking tell me that.
I know.
I don't know. Who came up with that? Do you think maybe just the people that have a bad trip or something?
It's probably like the people that came here and then they were like, whoa, that's hell down there.
Right? I guess so.
Careful,
I mean,
watch
like,
your
we
step.
are...
Watch your step. There's hell down there.
You got hell to pay. Honestly, though, we are in the middle of a hole. Like, there's a hill on all sides around us.
Yeah.
And that's
And down
kinda
there,
weird.
that's hell down there. And then up here, Jen was there. So, you know.
You got Jen, Mackenzie, Cool Beans.
Remember earlier when you said that hippie pee is
Glows green at night.
They've been pissing all
Was I not-
over this
Was I
place.
not lying?
You were onto something for sure.
It's glow in the dark
They're
paint
like,
now, too. Like, you can
everyone's
kinda...
writing their names.
What's your name? I'll write it.
I'm a certified hippie, don't worry. This will never leave. It's eucalyptus.
10-year warranty on this pee here.
Okay, great. The trails leading up to the Hippie Tree are uncommonly colorful, as many of the trees are adorned with graffiti. Fact. This sounds like it would be offensively ugly. Graffiti cluttering the natural beauty of a hiking trail, but actually, I find it uniquely beautiful. It gives the feeling of being in an enchanted forest. Didn't you say something like that earlier?
No.
Oh. I thought you did. We have it on recording.
All right.
You said something about like it's like multiple trees, so it's like a something forest, right?
It's like a fallen forest.
Fallen forest.
Not enchanted. I wouldn't
You're
consider this. I wouldn't consider like, what does that say? Why? Fuck Tony. What does that say?
Yo, fuck Tony.
Yo, fuck Tony. I wouldn't
Hey,
consider
peace,
stuff like
love, and fuck Tony.
Look at over there. It says squeesh. I don't.
It does say squeesh. That's the best.
And is that like the Beats by Dre bee, like over there on top? It looks
Yeah.
like it. You see, none of it makes sense.
It's enchanted. I need to take a close-up picture of the squeesh.
Squeesh.
Hashtag squeesh, bitches. I'm definitely going to put hashtag squeesh in this episode.
Oh, you got it. Looks good.
Thanks. All right, great. So this is enchanted. These colorful trees regularly attract tourists now, like us. Of note, at the tree is a tree swing that bloggers rave about and insist on swinging on when visiting the tree. Where is that?
No tree swing.
I don't see it, but it's also very dark.
Maybe it comes out when hell opens up.
Yeah, that's like the way to open it.
That's how you
just,
go to hell.
You see a little girl on the swing and she's like humming a song to herself.
Don't fucking say that. Don't fucking say that.
She's like, 1, 2.
I've watched way too much like Silent Hill shit.
Totally. Yeah, and then it's just like, and it opens up and hell opens below her. And she starts like giggling and like running down.
and then Fields of Gold by U2 starts playing.
And then they're just like squeeze.
Squeeze.
All the words you don't know in that song are replaced with squeeze.
Squeeze, 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 squeeze.
Squeeze, to squeeze, squeeze, autumn. Perfect. Oh my God. I hope that happens. Look for the swing. I really want to see the swing.
Well, the problem is like there's nothing high. Like the tree is laying on the ground.
Right. But I mean, maybe it's like nearby. Ooh, there's hella bugs out here.
I'm okay. Are you getting bit?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! What? Oh, that's like good timing.
See? Yeah, you jinxed yourself. Okay, great. Well, the legend goes that the hippie tree was struck by lightning and fell, breaking apart into 3 pieces. So it really was these 3
So
pieces.
What we see is obviously correct.
Yeah, so far verified. Another local story says that 2 boys were found murdered at this tree.
Oh, fuck, don't say that. God damn it. This is fucking bullshit. Don't say that.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Although...
What, does it say local, like, myth, or does
don't
it say,
worry,
like,
there
local
is no
news story?
record of this crime.
All right, yeah. No record of crimes. Those are the best crimes, right?
Yes. The secret ones.
The secret.
I even read a rumor in my research that claims the boys were murdered, you're going to love this, by an escaped mental patient from the nearby asylum.
From the nearby asylum, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Yeah. Local legend says that walking around the tree in a certain pattern will open the gateway to hell.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you really can't walk around it. Like, it's in 3 different directions.
Well, it's also really dark, so I bet in the middle of the day it's a lot easier to, like, but then again, if you're opening a hell, you're probably coming, like, right now.
Yeah, you don't open hell during the day. I don't know. I've done a lot of day drinking, and I haven't seen hell yet.
Right. Yeah. Did you hear that?
No.
Okay.
You know what I was thinking on the way here? Because I've been watching a lot of, like, they brought Scare Tactics back to Netflix. Like, Netflix bought Scare Tactics. Do you know that show that I'm talking about?
Oh, God, I kind of remember it. I think of Fear Factor. What is Scare Tactics?
They have, like, get friends to, like, go do, like, a job or something like that, like a side job, and then they do some scary shit to them and scare the shit out of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, like, their friend comes out, like, afterwards, after this person's done shit their pants.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
and then
no,
they're
I've
like,
seen this.
He's like, are you scared? And everybody's like, fuck yeah. And then they're like, you're on Scare Tactics. And they're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then their friend comes out, and they're like, hey, you know, like,
you.
I got you, yeah. And I'm like, this is the perfect way to set that fucking thing up.
I know.
And I'm like, all right, well, Ben did it, so, like, I talked to him today, so he's still alive.
Yeah, no, yeah. You don't know how many comics have done that exact thing, like in Portland, in LA, like everywhere I've gone that people are just like, well, my buddy did this and he's fine. So I guess we're safe.
For all I know, you guys are completely making it all up. You know what I mean? And then yeah.
Like the entire show.
Yeah. Like, this is all made up. And then this is fucking Scare Tactics. Like, all right, we're gonna get this girl. She does a podcast. All right, good idea.
No,
good idea.
We're gonna
make
it a blog. No, make it a podcast. Make it a podcast. Everyone's got podcasts now.
Everybody's and then she brings people out. Like they're brainstorming. How do we get them out in the middle of fucking woods at night?
I bet he's gonna wear his headlamp like a dipshit.
Like a dipshit.
Wait, no.
Thanks for calling me a bitch.
It's actually really helpful.
That in. You were just trying to sneak that in like the whole time.
No, it was actually really helpful that you wore it. Like, thank God.
No, it's good because everywhere I look, there's light, and I couldn't imagine you. Like,
I know it sucks.
Yeah, if I see if I hear something, then I look that way and there's nothing. That's good. But like for you, if you could look that way right now and see nothing.
Yeah, it's just nothing.
Yeah.
All right. One visitor to the Hippie Tree, who claims to be a devout skeptic, posted on a blog on the topic about a dramatic experience that they had here. As they walked about 15 minutes to the Hippie Tree, the commenter mentioned that they felt an eerie feeling of being watched. As they approached the tree, the closer they got to the tree, the more they had an unsettling feeling that they were not wanted there.
This is a skeptic?
Well,
This is like the guy that's not supposed to believe them?
they always say that. They're
Yeah.
like, no, listen, I'm a skeptic, but...
Then why are you going here?
Surrounded by sounds of branches cracking and falling and scuffling in the distance. That's totally what we're experiencing.
It is, too. And, you know, it's because it rained. That's why. Like,
Yeah.
everything's just kind of,
Sure,
you know.
settling.
Sure,
It's
sure,
just the
yeah,
old house
sure.
settling. All right. The closer this visitor got to the tree, they say, the more strange things became. Without going on to describe the terror that they experienced, the commenter simply ends this account, strongly discouraging anyone from exploring the areas surrounding the asylum. They insist that there truly is a form of evil attached to the forest. In all caps, they implore readers, please stay away. So I figured you'd probably want to come out.
This is, yeah, honestly, I wasn't like at all like really that scared at all.
Sure.
Until you started like reading like stories and shit, because like I am really like gullible. Like when it comes to
yeah.
because I watch stuff like this
Me
all
too.
the time.
I love it.
And like it's for some reason it like stories like this, like
Yeah.
just like I'm like, wow, totally can be true.
Yeah.
Like, somebody else had to have, like, where else did it come from?
Yeah,
Where-
thin
who-
air.
did
Nobody
it
would
just
make something up. It was
originate
on
like
the
that?
internet. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's really cool to actually physically, because like, if we were sitting in a studio right now and I was telling you this story, you'd be like, fucking dumb.
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, no, all right, first off, Hippie Tree, number one, sounds fucking stupid.
Right.
And
yeah.
then number two, like...
And you're like, yeah, but what does
a
squeeze sound like to you?
squeeze? It's got squeeze written on it? Seriously? And then, like, number two, like, insane asylum next to it? No. That's, like, now you're just adding up too many made-up shit just to
Right.
make it sound. But no, yeah.
But when you're here, you're like,
That's real. Like,
oh yeah,
all of
that
it's
shit's
real.
happening. Yeah.
Do you think this is eucalyptus?
No. And you're right, the leaves would be, but that's not leaves of this tree. And look how much bigger this tree is. And isn't that like bamboo right there?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I really don't think so.
Doesn't it kind of look
It
like
looks-
similar to bamboo
Yeah,
with
it
the
looks
leaves?
like I don't know.
Is it eucalyptus?
It might be. I'm going home and looking up eucalyptus.
Yeah, me too. All right, great. Some believe that the Hippie Tree is filled with restless spirits from the Traverse City State Hospital down the road. Several visitors to the Hippie Tree have reported feeling an unexplainable but overwhelming sense of madness and discomfort when they visit this spot. I don't feel that, but I definitely feel like we're being watched.
Yeah, but that's just like that's because
That's the bears.
yeah, that's the deets.
That's just the deeds.
watching.
That's the deeds. They'll get you. Many visitors to the Hippie Tree describe feeling unseen forces, drastic changes in temperature and energy, hearing voices and footsteps, seeing strange lights. That's just your headlight.
Mm-hmm.
And even seeing ghosts here.
Could you imagine if somebody else was coming?
Was
here?
that you
That's
tapping?
me tapping. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean to like do that.
No, that's fine. I've totally done that to other people before.
I'm doing the nervous taps. Like
No,
not
I've done
knowing
that
it,
too.
You know what I mean?
I've done that to other people, and then they're like, "You listen." I did an episode. Do you know Zach Martina?
Yeah.
I did an episode of him in Detroit last week, and I did something like that. Like I tapped on something. He goes, "Listen, if you're gonna kick on something or touch something, you need to let me know
tell
ahead
me
of time."
first before you make a single noise.
Don't listen. If you're gonna take a breath, you're gonna need to let me know. All right.
So,
Okay.
what was the last part? You said people feel like.
Oh
they're
yeah,
being watched.
all the fun stuff.
The fun stuff.
Was that your phone?
Yeah, that was my phone.
Unseen forces, drastic changes in temperature and energy, voices and footsteps, strange lights, and seeing ghosts. Some have reportedly seen the spirit of a little boy here. Many believe that these sightings are where the rumor of the murders stem from, the murdered little boys.
Right.
Though there is no record of the crime, Perhaps the multiple reports of a little boy's ghost here led some witnesses to come up with their own explanation for why the little boy is still here. Or perhaps it's just a wild urban legend. What if that little boy was on the swing?
We still haven't found the swing, though.
I know.
I don't get it. Like,
We will once it strikes
it has to open
the witching
up
hour.
The Hellion hour.
Huh?
The Hellion hour.
Yeah, the Helling hour. Rumor has it that satanic rituals are sometimes held right here at the Hippie Tree. Conversely, people often come here to sit and meditate below this tree, which they feel is sacred. Today, the tree is a popular place for people to visit for whatever the reasons may be. Whether satanic rituals or meditation sessions are held here, it's definitely a spot that artists like to visit. Tourists and locals alike seem to enjoy visiting this memorable and legendary place as well. That is, during the day, when they can appreciate the colorful forest and perhaps are less plagued by the fear of a haunted forest.
Yeah, during the daytime, this would be like chill.
Yeah. This is like where you take your nieces and you're like, all right,
And then
we're
get them high for the first time.
we're doing the hippie tree.
No, I mean, yeah, it's definitely like, it's cool. Because
Yeah.
there's not a lot of huge ass trees on the ground just laying in a trail somewhere.
Right. It's colorful. I think it's really awesome, but it's definitely creepy at night. Like, I didn't think this episode was actually going to be that scary, to be honest with you. But
I didn't think I was going to be freaked out as much as, honestly, like, it's, like,
yeah.
yeah, it gets to you.
Yeah, it does. Well, especially just because it's like so dark
Yeah.
and so late and damp, and it's actually right when you said bears, I was like, oh fuck.
Did that get you?
I didn't
Did the
think.
bear part get you?
I didn't think about them. I
No,
was
seriously,
like,
somebody shared on Facebook just like yesterday, they saw a bear crossing the road and it's on this side of town.
oh, perfect. Well, I'm still glad we came because it is really, really cool.
I'm not really like afraid of bears though. Like,
Really? You're not afraid of bears?
no, I mean, bears don't really want to fuck you up. They're
Really?
just, you know,
They don't? Are you sure?
they're not on a mission to. I mean,
Yeah. Like, do bears eat people? No, they eat berries and fish, right?
if they're hungry,
Yeah.
but I mean, they're not hungry right now. There's
How
not
do you
hungry
know
season.
when bears are hungry?
Yes, you can hear them roar.
Oh, they're not hungry right now.
You can't hear the bears roar. No, they got plenty to eat right now, but like,
What are you talking about? Like seasonally, is that what you
like
mean?
boys that come around here from time to time.
Yeah. You're like, you know what? This is too much meat. I only go for little children. You know what's weird too? Is like, this is like an entry. Do we go in here? Like, isn't this the way we come out? Doesn't it like look like a slide?
Yeah, no, seriously,
Up there?
I thought like it was a slide at first. It's not
like a
smooth enough, but it looks
huge-
like eventually.
This is like the size of like a redwood. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's
yeah.
like a giant redwood tree, but
right,
it's not
except
a redwood.
we don't have redwoods here either.
Yeah.
Or eucalyptus.
That's what's weird about it too, is that it's an uncommonly large tree.
Right.
And actually right here in the very middle of it, this
is-
would be where the portal to hell would
Yeah,
be.
no, this
if
is
there
like
ever
where
was
the tree
one.
grew up out of, right here. Like
Yeah.
right where we're standing. There's a huge ass log that way, a huge ass log this way, and then another one in another direction.
So that's
So,
the,
like, all
so the legend
centers
is that I
right
got
here.
hit by lightning. And this is the part that was struck. And also, notice that like nothing grows right here. But also there's probably been a bunch of people sitting here just like doing their DMT. It's a plane.
No, I heard a voice, I swear. But it was like that way. Okay.
I kind of heard it too, but then I was like, I'm not sure if that's my imagination
But it was
now
like
that
a
you said that.
nonchalant guy talking. Like, not like
Like, yeah,
anything else.
people like, well, maybe it is like someone down the way.
Right. I don't know
Also-
how like far away this is from other things, but I know
I'll
it's
take
in
a
the
picture
dead center
here.
of this whole area. It's like, yeah, it's in the dead center of this park, I would call it, I guess.
Yeah. What?
I'm freaking out.
Shit. There was something over there. Did you just hear that? Is there someone else walking over there?
I don't know.
I just heard like a branch break. Did you hear that?
Yeah, a little bit. there was somebody out there, like, they would definitely know that we're here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And they're not making any effort to be like, hey, guys.
Right.
What would you do if a little boy just walked out here?
You know, I got a weak heart. I'd probably just fall.
Oh, my God. I hope not. That would suck.
You'd be on your own.
I would just take your headlamp and be like... Could you imagine? I would just tell Ben, I'd be like, yeah, Josh didn't make it out.
He just never showed up. I don't get it.
I'd be like, Josh didn't make it out. And he'd be like, no, seriously. And I'd be like, seriously, I think he's dead in there. Will you call someone? I'm scared. Like, Ben, what are you doing right now? Can you come help me?
You'd be better off just like running out and just
calling it a day.
I never showed up. Saying I was a no-show.
Just be like, yeah, he must have gotten lost because, like, I still released the episode because I just need to hit my quota.
I need to have this episode.
So I'm just like, yeah, we just like make this up with somebody else, and people are like, no, that's definitely Josh, and you're like, no, he didn't show up.
It's just your voice.
No, I was just talking to a spirit in the woods through the whole time. I swear I hear somebody over there. Oh wait, there are people over there. Do you hear them?
Yeah.
They're probably like people that live in the condos though. Because maybe like we're really close to the other side of the condos, you know?
I mean, yeah, there's like residential all the way around us.
Yeah, I think that's what we're hearing. We're definitely not hearing people like doing satanic rituals or anything.
No.
Yet.
I mean, this is where you do it.
Well, yeah, they'd be here. We'd be
like, hey,
what if a bunch of people in cloaks came up to us and we're like, oh, hey, we were just heading out.
They just don't say anything.
They're just like, are you guys the sacrifices from Craigslist? And we're like, no, that's, whoa, that's not us. Have you heard of that story about that guy who was like a cannibal and then he asked people on Craigslist to like volunteer to be eaten?
What?
And then, yeah, have you not heard that story?
No.
I don't know, it was like...
The Craigslist cannibal?
Yeah, dude, it wasn't like that long ago. I can Google it, but basically, I think he was like in Canada. And he asked people to volunteer to be eaten. So like his whole case was really kind of awkward because they were like, well, is it really like
murder?
Like
if people are just like giving up their bodies?
Yeah, they like asked for it. So it's kind of a Kevorkian type of situation.
Yeah, I guess. But also who's like volunteering?
I don't know. People that just wanted to fucking die.
Yeah,
there was
better ways
this
to
other
die.
guy too. There's this cannibal I think this guy's in like Japan. I think my friend Dan Weber told me this story. He's a comedian out in Portland. And he's like this cannibal who's in Japan. And he like picked someone up the same way. Like it was like online. They like made an agreement. And the guy wanted to commit suicide. So he was like, well, I want to kill myself, but I'm like too chicken shit to do it.
Right.
I'd rather you did it. But his only stipulation is that he wanted to eat his own dick.
His own dick?
Yes.
Before he died?
Yeah, because then the cannibal was going to eat the rest of him.
Wait, why did he want to eat his own dick?
That's a fantastic question.
To see
it was his last wishes.
I guess you can eat yourself to a point, you know? Like, how much of yourself can you eat before you're like,
I mean,
you're
like,
done? You
I
know?
wonder what that guy's story is. Like, did he just fucking hate himself that much? He's like, I'm going to eat my own dick.
I'm going to put my dick in my own mouth because it won't go in anybody else's.
After it was cut off, I want you to cut my dick off, feed it to me, then kill me and eat me.
Do you think you'd have like that ghost feeling? What is it called? Like
the phantom limb?
Phantom limb.
Phantom dick.
Phantom dick. Where he's like, every time you bit down.
He's like, oh, I'm so wrecked.
This is good.
This is definitely good content. I hope this is the one episode. Wait, does your mom listen to your stuff?
Does my stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your mom going to listen to this episode?
Does my mom, if you're asking if my mom loves me, yes, she loves me.
Are you sure?
Do I seem like a type of person that doesn't have a loving mom?
No.
Yeah, well, yeah, that doesn't sound, that didn't sound good.
I'm totally joking. But I was saying, what if your mom listens to this and she goes, I want to hear what you did. And then you're just talking about some guy eating his own dick and having phantom dick limb.
Dick limb. Phantom dick.
It's like, oh my God, my phantom dick is huge right now. And your mom is just like, Joshua.
She would laugh. I think
Okay,
that she would
good.
laugh.
My mom listens to my show every week on the treadmill. And just listens to me being like, yeah, this guy just asked him to cut off his own dick and feed it to him. And then she's just like, that's nice, honey.
Is she just shaking her head the entire time she's running or something?
I don't watch it. I just hear of it.
I can only imagine.
She just comes home and goes, there's a lot of torture in this one this week, hon. And I'm just like, yeah.
Wait, what's your scariest like episode so far?
Right now, this one. But no, I think probably my scariest episode, maybe the Lafayette Pioneer Cemetery. That one is really scary.
Yeah, I don't do cemeteries.
Oh, I'm doing one tomorrow night.
I've watched too much Thriller.
Oh, just the music
Just the
video
music
over
video.
and over again?
Dude, I'm not joking. That music video scared the hell out of me.
Yeah,
I was
Michael
like,
Jackson himself scared the hell out of me.
like those eyes at the end when he like turns
Yeah.
towards the camera and like that.
And he's like a werewolf.
Yeah, I mean, like
Did it, did it, did
it
it.
was great. It's like once I got through like the beginning part, you know, when like they're all coming out of the graves and stuff, and they start dancing. When they start dancing,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they're harmless. You
You're
know,
like,
and then I
oh,
can
this
watch.
is kind of catchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Michael Jackson's music, but he as a person scared the hell out of me. I was horrified of him. Still am.
Well, he's dead now.
Holy shit. That peace sign over there,
Yeah.
when I turned around, I thought that was a face.
Oh yeah, that could totally be the worst face in the history
Doesn't it?
of-
Like I thought it was
Yeah,
like
oh,
a
yeah.
moaning ghost face.
Yeah, no, that's not good if you like really thought that. I'm sorry. That would have freaked the fuck out of me.
I saw this meme. I shared it on my business page the other day of like, this is a pile of my clothes in the daytime. And it's just like a pile of clothes on a chair. And it goes, this is my pile of clothes at night. And it's like this demon sitting in his like chair. I was like, that's me.
Like
for
the
sure.
silhouette of it.
Yeah, well, they drew it because it's like, it's in your imagination, but you
Right.
just feel like
Oh my god, yeah, I know. I
you
have
turn
that
and
too.
look.
I
I
have
do
that
too.
all the time in my bedroom.
I do too.
Just like heaps of clothes that are living.
Yeah, that you turn and look, you're like, ah, Jesus. Wait, what does that say? Does this just say gay?
Yeah, that's the gray branch.
that branch is gay. That's offensive.
That's the gay branch. This is the straight branch.
No, well, none of them are straight.
This branch is still deciding.
Yeah.
Do you think like I don't know, like how many layers of paint are on this? Because people by now they're just painting over paint.
You would think it would be a lot
So
thicker though, actually. Because it does, like it would have like flaked off pieces of paint underneath it.
yeah.
And underneath it, it's not. It's really
Yeah,
weird.
it'd be like more smoother, but it feels like bark. I don't know. Gay. This tree is gay.
This is really cool though. It's really, really cool. And honestly, I think it's probably cooler at night. But those branches
Yeah, for real.
and the way that I'm so dumb. I was just about to say the way trees work is like that. Aren't those gonna like turn into new trees?
No, no, Sarah. This tree is dead.
Are you sure?
I guarantee you. We've seen the bottom of this tree. It's completely out of the ground.
I know, but like, don't they re-root? And like, isn't this getting water from like?
I don't know much about eucalyptus.
They're gonna say, I don't know much about you. But
No, but I do
what-
now.
From what I've seen, not good. We're not doing good. But actually, that exasperated tone of no, Sarah, I
No.
get that a lot. Yeah, I'm naturally blonde. It's it is a condition, but I'm stable. No, that's not true either.
Table.
Doesn't seem like it's still growing up though?
I think because it hasn't been fucked with,
Oh.
it looks better than the rest.
It looks like heavily fucked with. But,
Well, I mean, like, people obviously have probably tried to climb it left and right.
the way trees work.
I don't know the way trees work.
How are trees? Yeah.
shit.
It's spooky.
It's damn right spooky.
Well, are you ready for the spookier part where we go back? If we make it back.
I'm honestly not lying. Like, it's gonna be harder to find the way back than it is to find a way here.
I know. So this is Shem. Just kidding. We got Squeesh over here.
Squeesh.
These kids are squeeshing in their car.
Squeesh?
That's where that
Oh, those
subwoofer
kids are
came
definitely
from.
smoking weed.
They're necking in there.
We probably look like cops to them.
You are wearing a
Gotta
headlamp.
get that lamp on.
You just walk up and be like, excuse me.
Squish.
Squeesh.
Street name.
Yeah, we got a squeesh down.
What's your name?
I'm gonna need backup. We do have a squeesh. We've got a code squeesh.
What's your name? Kyle? Kyle, aka Squish.
Young man, do you ever go by the name Squeesh? I think we might have seen your artwork down there. Go ahead and step out of the car for us.
He gets out and his shoes are like soaking wet and he's like, squish, squish, squish. We got him.
He's holding like a spray can. You're just like, well.
Call it in.
Yeah, we got him.
Call it
We're
in.
gonna take him in.
Oh shit, wait, I think, no. Yeah, we took a right somewhere along these lines.
Oh my God, you just made my heart stop.
Why?
Because you said, oh shit, wait, and then you turned and looked at me and that bright light was right in my eye. So I thought it was a car like about to hit us.
Oh yeah, like that was your last thing you were seeing?
Yeah, because you were like, oh shit, wait, and then I got a bright light in my face and I was like, oh, that's
That
it.
sounds like something I would say before I died, honestly.
Oh shit, wait.
Oh shit, wait.
Oh, squish. You're like, no
Right.
deets.
Right before we get squeezed.
I wonder if, wouldn't it be a perfect coincidence if whoever wrote squeesh on there listens to this show and they're gonna be like, oh my God, they talked about me the whole time. I knew that graffiti would take me somewhere. I'm going places. Squeesh.
Squeeze, squeeze in the house.
Squeesh.
Yeah, maybe next time you're back in TC, you can do a podcast with Squeeze.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hopefully, Squeesh, if you're listening, definitely comment in on the Instagram, on the website, however you do. I know how you, whatever you squeesh and do. Definitely let us know you heard it. We're proud of you. I don't want any squeesh impersonators though. Get the fuck out of here.
We will know who you are.
We'll know.
We can
we'll
tell
know.
if you're a squeeze or not.
Yeah, we'll know. If you go, oh my God, yeah, that was me and my friend. I'm gonna be like, no, fucking wasn't. Ashley.
Ashley, I saw your name.
You're
Mackenzie?
Squeesh. You and you guys are 14. No, I know Squeesh.
What's
trust
the code
me.
word? What's the code word?
Yeah,
No?
well then fuck
No?
off.
Yeah, see, you don't know. It's cool beans,
outta here.
asshole.
I block a 13-year-old on Instagram for my business Instagram. You can't be my fan.
Right?
You gotta be cool to be my fan. Fuck you.
Aren't these buildings creepy as shit, though?
Yeah, that's where Ben and I went through.
Did you go in?
We couldn't get in.
Oh, damn.
Although,
People used to break in all the time. We
we tried to open doors and they're like padlocked shut.
Yeah,
And all the windows are, that's probably why. They're like heavily.
right? Because of those little shit squeezes.
So Ben and I were joking that, see these keep out signs?
Yeah.
They're literally everywhere. We were joking that that's graffiti.
That's not really written there.
We're like, yeah, someone came with a stencil out here. It looks like these damn kids already came out here. See, there's another one right there.
Keep out all over the place.
Yeah, guess these damn kids can. Look at that scary ass window though. That is fantastic.
Yeah, you know what's fucked up is like, so it's completely open, right? Like you can get in there with a ladder, or if you're, parkour enough, you can probably just
I assure
squeeze
you,
your way in through the window.
I'm not.
But like, so it's an entire huge ass like building, empty.
Yeah.
Like anybody can get into it. Like, I don't know. We only have so many homeless people here.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, like for all we know, there could be like somebody in there right now. You know what I mean?
Oh, like squatting?
Yeah. Or around here we call it squeezing.
You're right, that's a good point. Honestly, we could just peek a leak. The thing is though, there's like broken glass that we have to be careful of. But no, you couldn't, dude. Like, you would seriously try to, like, wriggle your way into that? How?
I think, like, all right, like maybe like.
I mean, maybe if you kick
like
the
3
window
years
in.
ago, like 3 years ago, I could. Back when I actually like went to the gym every day.
Last year,
but,
I could
like,
too.
I could grab onto that, hold onto it, pull myself up, and get in.
But even if you got up there, you'd have to kick that window frame in. Cause like you'd have to like.
I think I could fit in
Could
there.
you squeeze your way in?
I could squeeze in there. I think I could. I think that board is just sitting there. I think you just push that in.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. A lot of them were actually, like, this is, like, bolted on.
Yeah, that's serious.
I mean, it's definitely one of those things that you probably could do.
The only problem is, like, I wouldn't trust the floor.
Right.
Like, at all. Good stuff.
Good stuff. I hope you had so much fun exploring the Hippie Tree in Traverse City, Michigan with Joshua and I. You can find Joshua Paul performing in venues up and down Michigan and follow him on his comedy page, Not Quite White. While you're at it, check us out on social media too. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram with the handle @LitDarkPodcast, or just search Laughing in the Dark on Facebook if that's your thing. You can also check out our website, litdarkpodcast.com, to see what's new, check out our merch items, or just say hello using our Contact Us form. We absolutely love hearing from you. Special thanks for this episode goes to Randall Lawrence, my producer in Cranival Studios, Jonathan Cooper, my graphic designer and Heck Yeah Studios, Sarah Schneider, my manager, and of course, all of you for listening. I'll see you next week right here on Laughing in the Dark.
Sources used for episode 22 of Laughing in the Dark include Click on Detroit, HauntedRooms.com, GhostsandGhouls.com, OnlyInYourState.com, and MysteriousTrip.com.
Laughing in the Dark is brought to you in part by Heck Yeah Studio. Heck Yeah Studio is a creative effort working with people to create meaningful things. At Heck Yeah Studio, they work with clients to turn their ideas or existing brands into real or better versions. Heck Yeah Studio is the place to go for custom illustration for a full range of branding services, like killer logos, great colors and typography, and fun illustrations for pins, signs, prints, shirts, vehicles, posters, or anything you can imagine. At Heck Yeah Studio, they work with love. Their dream client is someone who is passionate about what they do. At Laughing in the Dark, Heck Yeah Studio has designed our logo, all of our merch, and any posters or stickers that we have. I am so proud and lucky to work with such an awesome company, and I could not recommend them higher.